Hi everybody, it's Pastor Donna. Haven't seen you in a while. We haven't been together face to face, so to speak. But I thought I would share a message today. Today's Maundy, Thursday. In Village, this would have been the night when a lot of us would gather for the Seder meal. A wonderful time of laughter and tears, words of hope, words of faith about what God has done in history and what God is doing and will do in this world. And that's been a wonderful time. And this year, we can't fabricate it online. There's no virtual for us, I think, Seder. I'm sure you can find one online. But it's being together, and we'll miss this. I miss this. So I thought I would share a message with you for Maundy, Thursday, and ask, do you feel essential? You know, even if you aren't one of those people who has to still leave your house for work, I hope you do realize, I hope you do feel that you are essential. You know, if there's anything good that can come out of this pandemic, I hope it is realizing that we are all essential. You know, we are being told again and again, TV commercials, billboards, everything, that what we do matters. From washing our hands, the social distancing, staying home, covering our mouth. Some of us might want to do and look into that a little bit more. But anyway, what we do matters. Now in the church, we are in the midst of this holiest time for us. This is the center of our faith. Today is Maundy, Thursday. This is the time we remember Jesus having that last meal with his disciples. And Maundy, Thursday generally and traditionally has used John's gospel. And in John's gospel, at that meal, Jesus took a bowl of water, some cloth, knelt down in front of the men and women with him, took their feet in his hands and washed them. Now, this has been one of the highlights of my ministry when I have been able to do that Maundy, Thursday foot washing. And I know it's uncomfortable. I don't like to have my feet exposed. I don't like to have someone else touching my feet. But I think that's the point. It's that God loves us when we are uncomfortable, when it's hard for us. God, through Jesus in this ritual, shows us that love. And of course, that is such a touchy, feely ritual. It isn't something we're experiencing now with all our social distance and being told to not hug, shake hands, and some of us even, not pet your animals if you are ill. We're missing that touch as well. But in explaining what he was doing, this ritual, explaining it to his disciples, Jesus told us what is essential in the church. And it is to love one another. Now, although you can't see it, I am now going to step up on my soapbox to declare that gathering for worship is not essential. Even if some pastors and some people insist insist on gathering together for worship. Even in this pandemic, worship is not essential. Jesus doesn't command it. And that's what he does tonight. He commands, mandates, demands love. Love is essential. Now, of course, I imagine I don't need to ask how potentially spreading disease is following Jesus' command to love one another. Loving one another isn't something we do because we like others. It isn't something we do just for those we agree with or those who come together with us for worship. Love isn't something we even feel. It is essentially what we are called to do. Loving others isn't something we do when it's good times and when it's easy because we like folks. Loving others isn't also something we just do in difficult days, to be heroes. Loving is essential to the church. Loving is essential to us. And this day is about Jesus showing yet again, in a very visceral, fleshy, touchy-feely way, that we are loved. You are loved. I know it may be hard to feel it these days, but you are loved, and you are essential. Amen.